Friday night baseball from the Bay Area and the Oakland Coliseum. Tonight, game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Cleveland Indians and the Oakland A's. We've got an excellent matchup on our hands in this one. Two of the league's craftiest starters go head-to-head next. Sean Manaea, a lefty from Indiana, is on the mound here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you could tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-to-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
Stepping up now, Darius Blunt, and we are set for baseball
Leading
here
off
this evening.
For Cleveland, the left fielder, Darius.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. And the throw to first is in time. One gone. Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Yeah, Matty, you've got to keep an eye on Yasiel Puig. He's got a 7-game hit streak going right now. That's a good solid week. What a foundation to build on. I think he's getting to where he's starting to feel real comfortable seeing the ball, and he's swinging it really good right now.
Digging in now, Jose Ramirez. His career numbers against Manaea, a handful of plate appearances, and he's gone 4 for 6. He's taken him deep once. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is popped up. Gomes is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting third, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. That'll bring up the switch hitting shortstop and perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this is why we do what we do. 2 first-place teams going to go at it today. Don't know how this is going to shake out. Is this playoff baseball? Come early a little bit. Interested to see how the managers go about it.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. And now the A's offense gets its first shot here. No score. Corey Kluber, a right-hander from Alabama, gets the starting assignment. What do we need to know here, Danny?
On comes former Cy Young Award winner Corey Kluber. Might have the best right-handed breaking ball in baseball. Great velocity, too. 94 to 96. And he'll throw that comebacker that he'll start at a left-hander's hip and bring it back over home plate. Big overhand breaking curveball. Not a true curveball, more of a slurve, but it's nasty. Does have a changeup. If he has all 3 of his pitches, he's nearly impossible to center.
In there at the knees, strike 1. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip to start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball. From offense to defense, pitching, it's all coming together for this group.
To his right, Lindor. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. Time now for a glance at Bob Melvin's A's starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. He's hitting over 350 versus right-handed pitching on the season. And today, he has another right-hander on the mound. I don't know what it is or how he picks up the ball so well, but he is sure putting up great numbers against them.
Here's Robbie Grossman, lifetime against Corey Kluber. He's 4 for 14. First offering on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Kluber has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact. 2-0 the count to the A's left fielder. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
You know, D-Row, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
Batting third, the catcher, DJ Fletcher.
Digging in, DJ Fletcher, as we take a look at the splits between April and May. Kluber steps into his windup. First pitch on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Ball one. Now the pitch. Outside, 2-1.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
The 2-2. Ripped down the first base line. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. Mark Canha would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Now the 3-2 pitch. Line towards center field. Naquin will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. An inning in the books, scoreless on MLB Network. Here's Carlos Santana now. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago.
Carlos Santana.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a real treat today. Guys, what can we expect from the matchup?
Well, Matty, these are 2 guys that aren't hard throwers. They're more touchy-feely guys. Hard, soft, up, down, in and out, D-Row. And these are the kind of guys that can really frustrate you when you're in that batter's box.
100%, Dan. When you got a flamethrower on the mound, he's going to live and die with his good stuff. But when you got a finesse guy out there, you step out of the box and a lot of different thoughts start entering your mind. What should I sit on? This is going to be an interesting matchup.
Swinging away, and now the count will be 3-1. Despite possessing some of the nastiest stuff in the big leagues, Minaya is a guy that this team has come to rely on for solid starts this year.
Yeah, Matt, this has been one of those up and down seasons, and more downs than ups. And this is one of those, it's hard to explain. You look at his repertoire of pitches, it says, hey, this guy should be pitching a lot better than he is. He's had a really difficult time this year missing the barrels of bats. That's why the ERA is high, and that's why he hasn't been as consistent as he's been in the past.
Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away.
All right, guys, so here's how the Oakland A's are lining up on defense for this one. And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
Stepping in, Tyler Naquin, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Batting 5th, the designated hitter.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the right-handed bat of Yasiel Puig. Here comes the first pitch. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. One and one. Here it comes. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. No score here as we play inning number 2. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. DJ Stewart would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Ripped down the line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another full count offering on its way. A bouncer up the middle. Simeon's got it. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and his side is retired. Indians go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So now it's Mark Canha. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
Mark Canha.
First delivery to him on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Time for a look at the Cleveland Indians defensive setup today. And guys, can we lock in on the Gold Glover at third base? I've played this position. You got to do so many things. I mean, you have to have just the quickest hands, reacting on one-hop liners. You have to have the ability to take away the bunt, a la Adrian Beltre and Nolan Arenado. You better have a backhand, and not only that, you better have a strong throwing arm.
Here's the first pitch to him. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. He's totaled 4 hits in 17 at-bats. Here comes the 0-1. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
2 great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
Bottom of the second here with no score. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotti the next to hit, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. First pitch coming. Here it is. No offer at that one. It's a cold strike. Lays off the sinker here. A ball and a strike. Two out, nobody on. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More in a moment on this Friday night. You're watching MLB Network. Now at the plate, DJ Stewart. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
One strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2. Slow grounder to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. And with that, let's take a moment to show you what's happening in the American League's Western Division. Stepping up to the plate, Jason Kipnis. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball well outside. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
Now at the plate, Roberto Perez. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. First offering on its way. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the third strike, and that's the third out of the inning. Down in order go the Tribe. Home half of the third coming up. No score. In now, number 64. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
64.
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Low for ball one.
1 ball, no strike.
A ball and a strike.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
The 1-1. Misses, ball two.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Standing in, Jurickson Profar, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
First pitch of the at-bat. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. The 1-0 misses for the second ball.
If you're going to have any chance against a good pitcher, you got to find yourself in some great counts, and he certainly worked himself into a nice 2-0 count right here.
Ready with the 2-0. 3-0 now. Yan Gomes is on deck. The 3-0 is in there for strike one. The 3-1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Now the payoff pitch home. Liner towards second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Batting ninth, the first baseman, Yan Gomes.
set to get his evening at the plate started, Yan Gomes. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. A's still looking for that elusive first hit of the ball game. And it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for a strike, 1-2. From the stretch. Popped him up. But this will land untouched. Now another 1-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was
Now
excellent
back,
because
the
if it's put in
designated
play,
hitter,
there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And,
Kluber.
hey, a strikeout always works too.
Rafael Devers the next to bat, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Kluber pauses. Here's the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Bounce towards the second baseman. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on MLB Network after this. Ready for another chance. Darius Blunt back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Here's the first pitch to him. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Here's the 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
Into the box, Jose Ramirez. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. He popped out in his first trip. Now the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Piscotti on his horse, but this will land untouched. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. The next 1-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Kenna is there. 2 gone.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Indians go down 1-2-3. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Robbie Grossman. He'll start things out here against Corey Kluber.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Grossman, a California-born ball player. He was taken in the 6th round during the 2008 draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
No one can make a play on this one, and the A's first hit is going to be for extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
Into the box now, DJ Fletcher, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Up in the strike zone, but the take sign was on. 3-1. Grossman stands at second with no outs. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Naquin looks up, and they take the lead. It's gone. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Number 10 for him on the year. And Oakland has moved out in front here 2-0.
Everybody has heard of a hitter punishing a curve or a slider that just hangs. Well, this was a cutter. It just hangs right there out over the heart of the plate, and he didn't miss it. Can't leave a pitch like that to a professional hitter. Well, you can, but that's what you get.
Standing in now, Mark Hanna.
Mark.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. He's 0 for 1 thus far. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. 2 runs on 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Softly hit to short. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The batter, number 10. Shortstop, Marcus Simeon.
Striding in for Oakland, Marcus Simeon. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
And he lays off there, 1-0. Up top, it's 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. Stephen Piscotti is on deck. 2 runs on 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. 3-1. The 3-1. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2. The next 3-2. Little flare out to left, and that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Now batting.
And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and up next the outfielder Stephen Piscotti. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. This is hit high and deep out to left. Blunt looks up. Gone. A 2-run job by Stephen Piscotti. 6th home run on the season for him. As the A's have opened it up even further, it's now 4-0.
Well, that's the 2nd home run of the inning, and their lead grows bigger. It's like a runaway train on a downhill slope right now. And the other guys are trying to throw twigs in the spokes to stop it.
Now stepping in now, number 64. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike two.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Low and away with that one. It's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Fouled away. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Here's Jurickson Profar, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Now the 1-0. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. The 1-1. Grounded softly to the right. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. We played 4 full. It's the A's 4 and the Indians nothing. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Indians' offense with Cleveland's manager, and he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
The first baseman.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Santana.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And he comes back with one in there for a high strike. Two and one to the Indians' first baseman. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Well, this has been a completely different performance from the offense that we saw yesterday. They were looking like the 27 Yankees 24 hours ago, but they've been held in check so far in this one. That's kind of how baseball goes, though.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Indians still in search of their first hit of the ball game. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And that one finds the target on the outside corner. 2-2. Three and 2 to the Indian center fielder. On deck, the man they've all come to see, Yasiel Puig, waiting next. Now the payoff pitch home. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Grossman is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the 2nd out.
Now
a look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the right-handed bat of Yasiel Puig. First offering on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Puig doesn't usually enjoy left-handed pitching like this as much as he does at bats against right-handers. I'm not sure if it's a comfort thing or if he just sees the ball better coming from the right side, but that's the book on him at this point in his career. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tribe. They're down 4-0. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled off. And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home. Misses above the zone for a ball. The 2-1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. There to take it in is Kipnis, and there's one away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well executed pitch there.
In now, Rafael Devers. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. High with the cut fastball, and he's behind 2-0.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Well, as a leadoff man, the team looks for you to get on base any way you can. This isn't the preferred route, at least for him, but hey, they'll take it.
Now here comes the Cleveland skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Carlos Carrasco enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Carlos Carrasco.
Coming to the plate now, Robbie Grossman. Previous battles with Carlos Carrasco, just a 2 for 14 line, so advantage pitcher here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pops this one up. Ramirez in foul ground, and no one will track it down.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in a wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Comes set with the 0-1. Fastball well outside.
1 strike.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Misses. Ball 2. Devers stands at first with 1 out. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up. Kipnis on to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Nothing doing there for the A's, but they hold a 4-0 lead. So coming to the plate, DJ Stewart. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit in the air down the right field line. Heading after it is Piscotti, and he makes the catch in the corner.
The batter, number 22, second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
Stepping into the box, Jason Kipnis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped him up. Simeon into shallow left. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
The catcher, number 55, Roberto Perez.
Now batting, Roberto Perez. looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Perez is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher. The 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Indians go down 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Digging in, DJ Fletcher, and he'll face Carlos Carrasco to get the inning underway.
DJ Fletcher.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Action going on now in the Indians bullpen as they have a left-hander up and getting loose. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. The 2-1 is laid off for ball number 3.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Here's the 3-1. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Into the box, Mark Canha, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. No hits to this point. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
In the air, down the line in left. Blunt is after it, but this will land untouched. The 1-2, and it's fouled away.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Hit hard on the ground to the right. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Oh, that's a tough play, but he pulled it off perfectly. Once he made the great stop, still had to make a good feed to the pitcher covering, which isn't easy on routine grounders sometimes. Hard not to appreciate that one.
Into the box now, Marcus Simeon, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. Previous battles with Carlos Carrasco, he's totaled 4 hits in 18 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. Simeon in an 0-2 hole here.
This is what makes him so dangerous as a pitcher. 5 weapons that he can go to, and he's working ahead in the count. This is a tough matchup.
Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first, but an easy play over at first to glove it, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We're through 6 full. It's the A's 4 and the Indians nothing. Back here at the Coliseum in Oakland. The A's are on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But before it gets underway, let's take a look at our game summary to this point. Leading off the inning, Darius Blunt, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And that's in there for strike one.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And one of the key numbers to look at, first pitch strikes, over 70% so far in this outing.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. This is line to left. Grossman has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Standing in now, Jose Ramirez. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Weak grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul for strike 2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
And that's a base hit. So the perfect game bid ends in the 7th. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty B, and this is when you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, D-Row. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut stares at you from an offense.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. Francisco Lindor connects for a 2-run home run. Number 13 for him on the year, and the Tribe has clawed back a bit. It's now a 4-2 score.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Now batting.
So now Carlos Santana. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. The 1-1. Hard hit ball to second. And that's the second out.
Up next for Cleveland, the center fielder, Tyler Naquin.
So striding in, Tyler Naquin. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First offering on its way. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Two out, nobody on. There's a drive out toward the gap in left center. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Yeah, and I think
Now
he might
batting,
have lulled himself into a
designated
false sense of security out there. Prior to this inning, he was pitching a shutout, but now he's starting to look a little off.
And now is Yasiel Puig, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a waste pitch there, 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Indians get a couple of runs here on the strength of this 2-run home run. Get up and stretch. It's the A's 4 and the Indians 2. Into the box, Stephen Piscotti. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, last pitch was 94, then you pull a string. 13 miles an hour slower right there. 81 miles an hour. You get guys in a rocking chair when you can add and subtract like that.
The 0-2 delivery. And a slider. Oh, got a favorable call on that one, as that's the first out of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
In now, number 64, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Naquin's under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Up next for Oakland, the second baseman, Jurickson Profar.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jurickson Profar. A line out and a ground ball for an out on his line so far. First offering on its way. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. Seventh inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Carrasco pauses. 0-2 pitch on its way. This ball will be chopped foul. The 0-2 once more. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the A's, as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Jake Diekman has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the eighth.
Number 35, Jake Diekman.
So digging in now, DJ Stewart. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Now the 2-0 home. 2-1 to count. And a swing and a miss, as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
Oh, wow. That's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow. Not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
To short. Scooped up on the backhand. And he got him at first on a ball that was already into left field. That's a heck of a play to get the first out. And there are the final numbers for the Oakland starter. He was great all night long.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis, 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a ball, 1-0. Getting late. 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Line toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for Cleveland.
There's a look at how we got to where we are. A's leading this one here in Oakland as we draw nearer to the finish line. Now in the box, Roberto Perez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. Late that time for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Down in order go the Tribe. They trail it here 4-2. James Hoyt is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 50, James Hoyt.
Into the box now, Yan Gomes. No hits to this point.
The first baseman, Yan Gomes.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Yanked the slider across that time. Laid off for a ball. The 1-0 now to Gomes. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. The 1-1 to 1-2 now. The 1-2. Swing and he pops him up. Lindor will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Rafael Devers.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Rafael Devers. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. The 1-0 is smacked into the gap, and this might be extra bases. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Now this is the way you want to start off the series. We haven't even hit the weekend yet. It's time with a double. This is going to be a good 4-game set for him if he can keep this up.
Stepping in now, Robbie Grossman. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. This year against right-handed pitching, Grossman is a batting line residing in the 230s.
Matty, he struggled against right-handed pitching all season long, but he just needs a few knocks today, maybe to get the confidence going. I don't think this is a norm for this ball player.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Right side. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And this will add on to their lead. It's now a 5-2 ball game.
Yeah, in a game like this, every run matters. And that RBI pushes the lead to 5-2, which almost feels insurmountable here late in this game. We'll see, though, if that's the case.
Now at the plate, DJ Fletcher. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Gone! Two-run shot to straightaway center, his second of the game, and the lead is now 7-2.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
Zach Britton will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far.
Number 53, Zach Britton. Up next for Oakland, the center fielder, Mark Canha.
Into the box now, Mark Canha. Popped him up. Perez has a play. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Marcus Simeon.
So stepping in, Marcus Simeon. In previous meetings with Britton over the years, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. First pitch coming, here it is. Slider laid off for a ball. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Lazy fly ball out to center field. Heading after it is Naquin. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up for the Tribe. It's the A's 7 and the Indians 2. Ryan Buchter comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 52, Ryan Buchter.
Striding in, Darius Blunt. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Darius, 1.
First pitch on its way. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the ninth.
Now batting, the third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Coming to the plate now, Jose Ramirez. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he misses with it, 1-1.
1-1.
The 1-1. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Popped him up. Gomes is there. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Up next for Cleveland, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Ready once again, Francisco Lindor. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
1 ball, no strikes to count. 2 out, nobody on. But fastball misses downstairs, and it's 2-0 now.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
The 2-0 on the way is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Swinging a soft liner. Throw on to first will be in time to take care of him, and the A's have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. Oakland took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Sean Manaea earns his 6th winning decision in this one, so that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Athletics, 7 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 10 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.